Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land. A crew today that's looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the offense out for their first possession. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession.
Well, they had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So the Clemson Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individuals.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
If this defense gets a 3rd sack in a row, this place will come unhinged. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back has it on screen now. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the 1st down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And this one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. A pop pass on the jet sweep. You bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just getting the football, simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense brings him down. Coach says, forget the chip shot to tie it. We're going to try to score and take the lead. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. They're going to run it here. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, this spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. And he pulls in the catch. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. First down. Looking to throw the football. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it for a big gain. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And that is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, for many, this is the best conference in all of football. And the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins, DeAndre Hopkins.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Lining up to try the extra point. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Offense back out there trying to get something going. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Here's the second down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense really clicking here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll test the right side here. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. You see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a 1st down.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And tackled after a small pickup there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. 2nd down and goal upcoming. They'll try to power it in right up the middle.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, the defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Here's the point after attempt. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. Punt team making their way on the field. And here's the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This one's tricky in a tie game. How aggressive do you get? Risk a turnover. You've got some work to do just to get into field goal range. And that pass ball's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. And the 2nd overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here? And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Pass on the jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. It's 3rd down after that run. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. He missed it. And with the miss, remain tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
So here we go. This defense needing to come up with something special here. Make a play to keep hope alive in this game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. it's 3rd and short. If they can't make the first down, why not at least position the ball for a game-winning field goal attempt? Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. Offense comes to the line here on 1st and goal. They're not sending out the kicker yet for a game-winning field goal try. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Running toward the end zone, but the defense forces a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So 1 overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. So the offense has a 1st and goal now here in the 2nd overtime. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Let's see what the call is on this critical 3rd and goal as he tries to punch it in overtime. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He's got it, and that's ball game. A walk-off field goal to win this one.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not.
And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.